Hi, everyone. It's the quietest weekend of summer at Del Mar, an $80,000 turf marathon stakes on Saturday that we'll talk about. On Sunday, it's the $150,000 Solana Beach Stakes for Calbred fillies and mares. And like I said, it's the quietest weekend of summer. Next weekend, things change considerably. Next Saturday is the Grade 1 $1 Million Pacific Classic, along with 4 other graded stakes races and a mandatory payout in the jackpot pick 6. And that jackpot had exceeded $1 million going into this week. Okay, the stakes race on Saturday, the 1 3/8 turf marathon for fillies and mares, is the CTT TOC. That's California Thoroughbred Trainers and Thoroughbred Owners of California Stakes Race, an $80,000 stakes race, a marathon distance of 1 3/8. And this is a race that probably is not the most significant stakes race that will be run this summer. In fact, it's not. However, 2 of the last 3 winners of the CTT TOC actually went on to win important races. Last year, it was won by Maxim Rate. Maxim Rate returned to finish second in the Rodeo Drive. And then this spring, she won the Grade 1 Gamely. In 2018, it was Vexatious winning the CTT TOC. And last summer at Saratoga, she defeated none other than Midnight Bisou in the personal ensign. So even though this $80,000 stakes race is a little less significant than other stakes races, you never know what you might find. And you never know what you might find this year in the CTT TOC. This race probably leads to the Grade 1 Rodeo Drive, fillies and mares at 1.25 miles on grass at Santa Anita, the final major prep for the Breeders' Cup Filly Mare Turf. Let's go ahead and take a look at the field for the CTT TOC. 8 fillies and mares entered, and favoritism is likely to go with either number 1, Neige Blanche, or number 5, Ride for the Cause. And we'll talk more about those two in just a minute. It's an interesting, competitive, okay field of fillies and mares. Neige Blanche and Ride for the Cause are proven stayers. They can get the trip, 1 3/8. Not so sure about some of the others, but one of the strange things about this field debate is the conspicuous lack of early speed. There's really no true front runner in the field. Maybe Tapwater, maybe Epidamia's Girl, and yet those 2 fillies both rallied from far back a month ago, racing 1 mile in the Osanita Stakes. So why would you suggest that one or the other can be on the or near the front? Because they have chased fast fractions relative to what they're going to be facing on Saturday in the CTT TOC. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stretch drive of the Osanitas last time out. It was won by Epidamia's Girl, who rallies wide on the outside, and Tapwater will rally to finish an okay third. Now, again, they rallied from behind, but the dynamics are going to change on Saturday because there's no pace in the race. And I would suggest that Epidamia's Girl, that's her on the outside, and that's Tapwater coming along to pick up third. Either one of these 2 fillies, Epidamia's Girl or Tapwater, have enough tactical speed to possibly set the pace. But as we have seen all summer, at least over the first 4 weeks of the summer meet, it doesn't matter how fast or how slow they go up on the front end. Every turf route, most turf routes, I should say, are won from the back of the field. So I'm not sure if either one of these 2 fillies, these 2 mares, Tapwater or Epidamia's Girl, would be able to carry their speed anyway in this 1 3/8 turf marathon. Okay. Neige Blanche and Ride for the Cause have met twice previously, and they have traded decisions. On May 8th, they met in the Grade 3 Santa Barbara, and then the following month, June 13th, they met in the $80,000 Possibly Perfect. Let's go ahead and take a look first at the Santa Barbara on May 8th at Santa Anita. This is 1.5 miles, and Ride for the Cause actually ran super in defeat. That's the front runner up on the lead is Dog Tag. I always get Tapwater and Dog Tag mixed up. They're both grays owned by L&J Foxwoods. At any rate, it was Neige Blanche on the outside, Ride for the Cause in between horses, and they both ran well. In only one of them could win. Neige Blanche wins the race over Ride for the Cause. Ride for the Cause in that race, if you fire up Formulator and go back and watch her whole trip, at least from the 3/8 pole home, you'll see that Ride for the Cause had to wait for room from near the quarter pole into the stretch. I don't think it cost her the win, but she did have to wait for room to develop at a very crucial stage of the race. But at any rate, Neige Blanche was best on the day. But that was a return to form for Ride for the Cause. Ride for the Cause, by the way, has kind of an interesting history. A Grade 2 winner at Woodbine last year. She sold for $1 million at a dispersal sale late last year. Her third dam is none other than Canadian superstar Dance Smartly. So there is plenty of residual value for Ride for the Cause. And it'll be interesting to see what they do with her at the end of her 5-year-old campaign, whether they continue to race her at 6 or retire her to become a broodmare. She's owned by John Clay, and we'll see what happens with her. But anyway, Ride for the Cause, the race that we just watched, the Santa Barbara, marked a return to form for Ride for the Cause. And then she followed up with an even better effort the following start, June 13th, race number 9 at Santa Anita. This is the possibly perfect. It's a non-graded stakes race at 1.5 miles, and Ride for the Cause, I don't want to say she crushed the field because she really didn't, but she was game in victory. And Ride for the Cause will actually win this race by a head over Dog Tag. Dog Tag fought back on the inside, and that's Neige Blanche coming up to finish an okay third. That race was 2 months ago, so why haven't we seen these two fillies and mares since then, Ride for the Cause and Neige Blanche? There are no long-distance grass races for fillies and mares from early June until this race, the CTT TOC. So that's why we haven't seen them, but they're back in action on Saturday, and I would expect one or the other to win. I like the pattern of Ride for the Cause. She's getting better with each successive start as her new trainer, Mike McCarthy, has learned her idiosyncrasies, how to train her, and her form has been outstanding. And I think she can fire first start back off a 2-month layoff. Same thing with Neige Blanche. Neige Blanche has been in the U.S. since last summer, and they have found her niche as a mile and 3/8, mile and 1/2 turf marathon type specialist. So in the CTT TOC, I side with Ride for the Cause. I respect Neige Blanche. These two meet for the third time, and I give the edge to Ride for the Cause in the CTT TOC Stakes. That's race number 8 on Saturday at Del Mar.